Okay. We're going to get trashy. It has been a while since I have done anything trashy, and I have more stuff than just this, okay? I do have a lot more stuff. But we're going to work in this signature a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's get some glue, even though I just put it away a minute ago. Now, we are going to add some things. I don't know what these things are for. They must have to do with something. I like this guy's head though. And I also like this guy's head. We'll do something with those later. The McDonald's Happy Meals right now have this thing called Little McDonald's, and it's a whole bunch of things, miniature, like miniature McDonald's stuff, like a Happy Meal, an ordering thing, the drive-through thing. So my kids have been obsessed with that. I'm gonna tell you what, I get sick of processed crap. I get sick of fast food and processed food. Like, my body needs to detox. And the only reason why we've been doing this is because we've been trying to get things ready with my car, and it's just been going, you know, slow. And not slow, I mean, it's been very busy, but it's not a fast process, and it's just a lot of labor intensive. And I haven't been wanting to cook at the end of the day. I'm like, you know what? So, you know, we've gone out to eat a few times since we've been home. And, but now my wallet can't really handle that kind of crap, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have to oh, hey, look, there's one Band-Aid left in there. My kids have held on to this Band-Aid box and kept putting, you know, like refilling it. Am I in frame? I don't even know. Let's see if I can see. Okay, we're good. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can get a full picture of the whole mess. There we go. How's that? Better. Okay, Band-Aid box. I guess I could peel up this little dude, right? So we could put the Band-Aid box over here. Nah, we'll leave that. We'll leave that. How ridiculous. Okay. Band-Aid box can go over here. I gotta get that elastic. You know, I was in my truck not that long ago too, and I did not grab the elastic, but it is somewhere where I can kind of easily get to it. Easier, anyway. Easierly than it was before. Oh, I have some Prime tape from Prime Day. The thing with the Prime tape is, how this started was, I had started collecting the Christmas ones because they had like all the funky little sayings on the Christmas tape. And then, I don't know, I just started collecting other tapes. I kind of wish I had collected more tapes, but I did not. This smells like oil or gas or something. Oil, kerosene, whatever the hell my husband plays with. So we're hoping to leave on Monday. Not like it matters to you. I have no idea when this video is going to go up. But we're hoping to leave to go pick my car up. Hopefully. Hopefully. You know, and then that's going to be another, what? Between the gas and my husband's big F-350. And the hotels and whatever else we do, you know, whatever else we have to pay for when we're up there, food and everything. You know, it's going to be like another $1,000 or so. That'll be fun. Excited for that. Super excited. Let's see, grab a clip for this. I wasn't thinking when I glued that far up. All right, let's put the prime tape over here. So, you know, I just decided on a whim to grab my big box of trash and glue some trash. I have other things. I have other videos to make, but my brain's just blank. Like, you know when you're like, oh man, I should make a video of this. And then when it comes time to make the videos or to do the crafting, your brain's like, no, I don't remember you ever talking about that. This is going to take some sticking downing because this doesn't like to stick to this stuff. Add a ton of glue, maybe. Try that. Aleene's is pretty fast to grip onto things. It's not. It's a good glue for stuff like that. Maybe we'll put some weight on this and work in something else. Work in another section. These are just some books I had that I was going to list. Because when I look up the value and I research the value on things compared to when I actually list them, the values change drastically sometimes. So it's really weird because, well, I could just work on this part of it, I guess. Because sometimes it's just really weird because I have this book from Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it is a bodybuilding book. And when I had looked it up, it was worth like, you know, it was worth a lot of money, you know, $10 or better. Now when I look it up, it's oversaturated on the market and the price is down as low as, you know, $3 or $4. So once it gets below 10, I don't really bother with it much. Because by the time the fees come out from Etsy or eBay or whoever, it's just not worth it. Like eBay just took, I don't know, 30% from one of my recent sales. So I don't know where they get their math from, but it seems to be a different percentage every time. I have been drinking Electrolyte stuff. I'm not too crazy about it. But I just put a little bit in. And like right now, my water that I'm drinking from still has some of it in it from yesterday. So it's, you know, getting really watered down. But I do think the electrolytes are helping my headaches from the heat. You know, because a lot of that's just dehydration. So I do think that it's been helping with the dehydration headaches. So yeah, get yourself some electrolyte. I do have a powder that I get from Amazon that I like much better than this, you know, the squirty things. And I do like this powder, so I'll link that powder down below. And they used to have a lemon one, which I would love to try, but every time I've needed to order some, they haven't had any of the lemon. So I don't know. So these are my ice cube trays. I'm going to tell you a story about ice. Ice, baby. I love ice. Ever since I was pregnant with Lillian, I have had this thing for ice water. And when I was pregnant with her, they did not have the fancy insulated tumblers like they have now. So I use this big plastic cup from Dollar Tree. And I just filled it. I just put ice in it like, you know, 20 times a day. So I was making ice in my refrigerator. I tried a bunch of different, you know, ice cube trays. I went to silicone, but because my water has a little bit of calcium, not a lot, it's just a touch of calcium, it's stuck. The ice cube, the ice stuck in the silicone, which is horrible to try and get out. Silicone's supposed to be like all non-stick, but when something does stick, it sucks. So I got rid of those. And Prime Day 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, 3 years ago, they had a countertop ice machine for like $70. And I said, well, you know what? I can justify that purchase. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get it. So I did. I got the ice cube maker and I loved it. And I cleaned it on schedule, and you know, it didn't make a lot of ice. So when everybody in my house was using ice, it was slow to keep up. But I loved it. Some little no-name brand, right? Well, then last year, when I had my gallbladder out, all I wanted was ice water. And that is when my ice machine decided to shit the bed. So, I researched, you know, I was laid up. What else was I going to do? Brian was out buying me bags of ice, and I researched ice machines and came up with a Frigidaire one. And it was really nice, and it made the little tiny nuggets that everybody loves. I don't give a shit what size or shape they are. I don't care. I just want ice. So I bought that for $300. And it worked for 1 year and 1 month, and then it started to leak. So I went back to ice cube trays, and I bought these ones here because they have a lid. They have a cover on them. And then I have a tray, like a tray thing that I put the ice into on my door so everybody can have access to the ice. And then I just fill the cubes and fill the tray and fill the cubes and fill the tray and fill the cubes. And just keep doing that over and over, which is just wonderful because is it a little longer? Yes. But am I saving time in the long run between cleaning these stupid machines and having to try and maintenance these stupid machines? That ice machine gouged my counter up. My counter is made out of copper, if you did not know. And that the metal edges on that machine, when I took it apart to try and figure out what's wrong, gouged the shit out of my countertop. And Brian and I both ended up with copper in our skin. Copper slivers, okay, in our frickin' hands from that stupid thing. I was so mad. And it has a 1 year warranty, of course, you know, 1 year and 1 month later. It has a 1 year warranty. I thought I had an issue until I realized it was just stupid user error from an idiot. And I had contacted them about the warranty. And if you want to cash in on the warranty to get another machine, you have to send them the machine back at your expense. Now, this is an expense. This is a heavy thing. I'll bet you it's 40 or 50 pound machine. Okay. It's not some kind of little lightweight. I really didn't want to cut this up, but what the hell else am I going to do with it? It's not some little lightweight machine. All right. It's heavy, but I'm going to ship that back. What are you, on drugs? So I didn't do it. And then I found out why it wasn't working. It was because of me. So I fixed it. But then of course, you know, 1 month later, because this was like days before the end of the warranty that I had that I thought I was having an issue with it. I mean, it was like 3 or 4 days. So then the month later, obviously, was out of warranty. So the moral of this story is, don't buy a fancy ice maker. I do not have hard water, okay? I have a little bit of calcium that shows up once in a while. Let me tell you something that I have learned from being on a well a good portion of my life. Water changes, okay? Your well water changes frequently. If somebody digs a new well 20 miles from your house, it can change your water, okay? The veins in the ground, for the most part, are in layers of sand. This is everywhere. This isn't just where I am. This is all over, because I had this same thing up north. So when one vein changes, it can change for miles and miles at a time. So once in a while, I get a little bit of calcium in my water. Once in a while, I get a little bit of calcium and like a water hardness that shows up on the wall of my shower or whatever. But I do not have what you would call hard water that would ruin appliances and stuff. I don't have any other issues with anything else in my house that runs water. So the problem was really with the machines. Okay, it was definitely shitty machines. And I'm like just so mad because, you know, I'm $400 or $500 in ice machines in 3 years, and what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Nothing. So don't buy an ice machine. Okay, don't. It's really not worth the money. It's not worth that kind of aggravation. Okay, that's my TED Talk for today. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's just been hard, you know, it's just been really the ice dilemma in my life has been rough. But I'm not going to lie, like my kids, they call it my old-fashioned. I got the old-fashioned ice maker. And I think that's hilarious because it is. It's my old-fashioned ice machine, which is just really nice quality ice cube trays. Which, like, these had, you know, almost 5 stars on Amazon, and I don't know how, because they aren't really that nice a quality. I could feel how easily the plastic can just crack when I'm, you know, getting the ice out of it. But I'm a real weirdo. I'm a real freakazoid about my ice. Like, you know, I can't let any dirt and anything get in it. I can't let any food tastes. Like when I was visiting people, and I was using their ice, it tasted like freezer, and it really just turned my stomach because I'm drinking like this freezer flavored ice, and I just really didn't like that. It tasted like the contents of their freezer, and that was just gross to me. You know, so I'm like a real wackadoo about ice, and it stems from when I was pregnant, my first pregnancy. Ice water was like all I drank. I mean, I was in labor, you know, chugging down ice water because the level of thirst when you're pregnant, it's making me thirsty just talking about it. But yeah, when you're pregnant, you're very thirsty. You are a very thirsty person. So yeah. Didn't want to have to cap that back after I squeezed a little bit of glue out, but I gotta get this off of there. So yeah, now that I've just talked like for 10 minutes about ice, you guys are probably like, This woman is whacked. And, you know, I probably am. Look, I'm probably not right. Probably not right in the head. I'm going to glue this last Band-Aid in here because why not? Then I'll have it. I will have it if I need it. Right? Why not? So we went to Walmart to pick up prescriptions today. My husband's gas guzzling truck. We go through some serious gas. Sorry, thought I heard crying. We go through some serious gas in that piece of shit. I have like these small collections of trash everywhere, so I have to just keep looking for my piles. No, his truck's not a piece of shit, but it is a gas guzzler. Like, we're filling it up every other day, you know, for our simple travels. And, so we had to go to Walmart today, even though we just went to Walmart yesterday, but we had to go pick up prescriptions. So the girls came in with me, and there's this woman there named Rachel who works at Food Lion. Shout out, Rachel, if you ever watch YouTube and you see my channel. And she gave both of my kids $1, which was adorable. And she informed us that she is one of 15 children. And she has a daughter, a grandchild, and 2 great-grandchildren. So, and she started rapping. She is rapping Rachel. And her rap was like intense. So, I doubt she'll ever find my channel because she has no idea that I'm on YouTube. But it was just so sweet because this woman is just, she just loved her freaking life. I'm like, how on earth are you so positive? And I mean, you know, she just loved, she talked to the girls. Her great-granddaughter goes to school with Vera, so it was like adorable. And she knew her name, you know, and Vera knew her. So, yeah, it was like so cute. I'm going to cut this guy out. Let's do a little test run here. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can squeeze him in there. So it was really sweet, and it just really, it's like one of those little things where somebody just really makes your day. And that woman in Walmart today just really made my day. And my kids' days too. They really liked Rappin' Rachel. She called herself Rappin' Rachel, so it was sweet. I'm really just trying to take the little positive things as I get them because I'm trying to expel the negative energy that has been attracted to me in recent months and years. I'm trying to change something. I've not saged yet. I do have to go through and sage my house. I have not done that yet because when I sage, I like to open up my windows. And this humidity is so brutal, and my house is already not insulated. So if I open my windows, it's going to be like, oof, I'm probably going to die. I go through a lot of chicken bouillon cubes. I go through a lot of chicken bouillon cubes because I put them in mashed potatoes. Trust me. The next time you're boiling your potatoes for mashed potatoes, drop a bouillon cube in there. Just trust me. Don't question it. Just do it. Love putting chicken bouillon cubes in my mashed potatoes. Love it, love it, love it. So I go through a lot of them because I make potatoes. And I put it in a lot of stuff. Like, I love flavor. I love having flavor, adding flavor to things. I don't do bland. Oh, this was from Lillian's birthday present. I'm going to keep it because I'm going to put that in my memory book. A junk mail envelope. That's going to have a different place. Ding dongs. Do I have a place for ding dongs? We bought ding dongs. They were gone in like a day. What is up with snacks and not surviving in a house? Ding dongs. I had to sneak this one out because, you know, people in my house look at me like I'm freaking nuts. Do I want to, I'm going to keep the little recipe there. Let's see how my gluage is doing. I can put the ding-dongs on the back of the, no, it's kind of big. How's my tape? Oh man, why you do that to me? Dropping shit over here. Okay, I can put the ding-dongs on here for sure. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch is dead. That would be me, I'm the wicked witch. Just kidding. Sometimes I'm a little wicked. Lately, I've had my wicked moments with all of this car crap going on. It has been and I cannot get another car and sell this car at this point. I am so far into this mess. This car is officially worth, you know, I'm officially spending way more than the car's worth in parts just to get this piece of shit back to my house. Okay. Oh, we got to put something on this again. We're going to have to pull out another part. We're going to have to pull out another part of the book. This got to go over here. I'm going to have to grab my other chunk. Like, what is this signature? I got to get my elastic. I don't know what any of this even is. This goes into some... Whoa! About to lose a whole bunch of trash. This goes to... Oh, that is trash. This little thing. This was the little koozie that Lillian stitched up for herself, for her cup a while ago. She said she didn't want it anymore. I said, I'll take it. I said, I will take that, girl. I guess this goes gonna go this way. And cream of wheat. Yep. Toaster strudels. What can I put on here going along? I can put my Band-Aids. I am stuck on the Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid stuck on me. I used to love those commercials. Those kids were adorable. Except, like with what I do, Band-Aids don't stay stuck on me. They end up falling off way too easily. And I will tell you what, the Walmart Band-Aids are very comparable to the Band-Aid brand. Oh, it says to use Neosporin. My husband loves Neosporin. I don't love Neosporin as much. Not after I watched this dermatologist on YouTube talk about how just because it says it has antibiotics doesn't mean they're good antibiotics. And I guess Neosporin has a lot of is full of like the not good antibiotics. So I don't use it much. I did have to use it when I was up north on my feet though, because I didn't have any bag balm and my feet were in dire need of some serious overhauling. I should just go get a pedicure, but again, I don't have the money with this freaking car crap. I need a laptop. My kids' electronics are starting to die. I need a pedicure. I'm going to need a haircut here shortly. I'm like overdue for a freaking haircut. But due to my idiot car, her name is Betty Gold, by the way. She's a jerk. I'm tapped out on funds. Like, I barely even bought anything on Prime Day. Prime Week, I should say. I only got... What was that? My idiot neighbor, maybe? I only got things I needed. Like, I needed an extension cord. They had a cheap one. I needed a new cup, so I did get myself a Brewmate cup. I did splurge on that because with the credit that I had on my account and the discount, I paid like 21 bucks for it, and it's a $47 cup. I crumbled these up, but I was hoping I could like uncrumble them, but I don't know how easy this is going to be. So I bought the cup. I bought fleece stuff for my cats. What else did I get? I bought my face cream was on sale. I bought some of my nighttime face cream because I got like a third of a tube left. I bought a bug zapper thing for my kitchen because this time of year when the vegetables start coming in the kitchen, so do the bugs. And I've already caught one little fly. Very proud. You know, I just got things I needed, like for my house and my life. It was really not... Oh, and phone chargers. And I'm kind of impressed with these chargers. I have not... I put them in my Instagram stories. I have not determined, because when on Prime Day I put a whole bunch of, you know, Instagram stories up. With coupons, with links from my Amazon. You know, I'm an Amazon affiliate. The one thing they had that was awesome, and I was going to order some and I did not, was they had some unbelievably gorgeous washi tape. Like, oh my God. The washi tape was so pretty. But A, I don't use washi tape. B, I don't have money for washi tape. And C, I can't buy washi tape. I don't use it. I wish I did. I wish I could be like, oh, I love my washi. I use it on everything, but I don't. As a matter of fact, I just bought stuff to, not just, but I have things that I bought a while back to put together packs of washi tape. So if anybody is looking for mixed bundles of washi tape, I think I'd like it more if it didn't come in a roll. I use it off of the playing cards that I make up. I make up playing cards with washi tape on it that I could just tuck into my journal or into a spot that's easy, like my desk right here, you know. I don't think I have any left on the card, but I kept a card with washi tape on it just for little things that needed a little something, you know. I'm much more likely to do that than go rummaging through rolls of it. I'm just not a washi roll person. So maybe if I might save a little bit for myself off of some of them, because again, I don't need a whole roll, just like I don't need a whole package of napkins. I don't need a whole roll of washi tape. I might save myself some and then put together bundles of washi tape and sell it, you know. I think this is it for my trash for right now. Oh, I got this really cool tomato paste thing now. We'll put the tomato paste on. And we'll look at our progress for today. Oh, look at what I did. Way to go, Malia. Oh, cool. No, not very cool. We're going to have to cut this bitch. And, like, you know, glue the salvageable bits down. Freaking idiot. I hope everybody's summer is going good, though. We have not gotten to do any summer things, really. I mean, you know, we went to the beach when we were up north, but we haven't gone to the river, which has been kind of difficult, too, because it has been raining so severely. One county near me has gotten 16 inches of rain so far in the month of July, and today is July 15th. Okay. 15 inches, 15.6 inches, I think, since the beginning of July. All of our rivers are raging right now, obviously, because of the flooding, you know. The mountains are getting a lot of rain too. So when the mountains get a lot of rain, the rivers here flood. So, and it, you know, not necessarily flood, but you know, they get high. They get really high. Too dangerous to go and swim in. So we haven't swam. We haven't gone to the river at all. Last summer, like, we pretty much lived at the frickin' river for a period of time. We were there, you know, 3 times a week for weeks of the summer. And we have not done that. Maybe when we come back from getting my shit box, from getting my piece of shit car. I'm sorry for all the swearing, but it just is what it is. Okay, it's a POS, a POSCAR, a POS car. Okay. All right, we got to look at our progress for today. I don't even know where this. See, I have to get my signatures like done up because I have no clue. I have no clue where any of this is. Okay, let's try and sort this some way. In some way. Okay, let's move these things. All right, so today we worked in the checks signature where we added some Pokemons. And none of that is new. None of this is new. This is not new. Let's stick this in here. This is our chicken breast chicken patty box. Shove this. Not new. Not new. We put stuff on here. Right there. We added a little bit onto here. And this one. This one had some things. This. Of course, 45 minutes worth of ice cube conversation. It's very important to me. Ice is very important. And this stuff down here. So that is chicken. That's the checks box. Let's shove this back in here. Then I have this smaller signature that I added not much to. I kind of like putting how that went over that like that. I did some inside of this Pop-Tart box, come unglued. Added this on here. Might have to reinforce this cream of wheat thing. That's it, I think. That's it. Oh, I have this Walmart trash to put in somewhere. I'll have to find a place for the Walmart trash. That's got to go in here. And I did not do this today. And I did not do that today. So that's the little bit we got done in a half an hour. Seems ridiculous, but, you know, that's how it goes. So I will see you all later. I hope you enjoyed this mess. And I hope that you get to do some trashy things because it's a lot of fun. Ta-ta for now.